So you have a crush on a coworker. Oh, this isn't gonna end well. How's it going, you guys? So I'm here to talk about something specific, okay? Normally I talk about customers that we deal with, but oh, time to talk about something different. This is when you have a crush on a coworker. This is whenever you get the feels, all right? The little bumpity bumps in the heart drum, all right? Coworker, boss, subordinate if you're already a boss, that gets complicated. Now, funny enough, I've seen each one of these scenarios through my entire career in retail, and I can tell you how all of them went. So word of advice number one, from my personal experience, okay, this can all be wrong. I just want to go ahead and say that off the bat. I'm just giving my personal take and my funny views on the situation, okay? Advice number one, don't be a hero. Don't just bust out into the room and be like, guess what? I like Samantha, okay? You're just all gonna have to deal with it. We're gonna be together. Even though I'm the boss and she's a subordinate, we are strong, all right? We can separate life and work, and that is what we'll do. So all of you can just keep your mouth shut. They were fired 2 days later. You don't go blabbing about it, okay? It's not like she's a side chick. She should understand that if you are a boss, you can't go blabbing about that kind of crap, okay? Most workplaces that I know of have a strict policy when it comes to a boss and a subordinate of the same workplace dating. You gotta either keep it on the hushity hush, tell everyone else, just don't post it on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? That's where workplace checks. Change your name up. Instead of Frank, do like Franco McBiddle Skittles, you know? Something crazy that they can't find, and then post all your couple pictures on there. Don't just go sharing it on your Facebook. Be like, hey, and like, will you manager badge and her super, like, sales associate badge, and you're all like all over each other, kissing it. I don't know what this was, but when you're doing all that stuff. Personal advice number two, if you guys are both sales associates, okay, you guys can date. That's totally cool. You know, most places at least are okay with it. If you guys are either already dating and you enter the workplace together, or if you end up finding each other and then you date later on, that's fine. I think some places make you sign something. I don't know full well, but just come on, don't be lovey-dovey at work. You could separate it for at least 6 hours. If you guys somehow are on a day where both of you are working at the same time, cut the crap and work. Now, an occasional hug every now and again, going to get lunch together, you know, all that good stuff. Congratulating, maybe giving a kiss every now and again, like in the back room. That's fine. In my eyes, that's fine. But if you guys are outside in front of people, sales customers, sales associates, coworkers, bosses, whatever, and you guys are like hugging on each other, and you gotta like do that thing where it's like guy have the hands around the hips and girls on the you did really good at that sale, babe. So Sandy, you already know how I do, you know. Son of phone, son, hey. Come on. Do your own do whenever you're on your own time. Don't do you do on our time. Do you do on your time, okay? Do you, boo-boo, on your own time. And listen, okay, from personal experience, I can say a good friend of mine I was working with ended up having a crush on someone from a different department of the workplace. Don't use work to flirt with somebody. I don't know what happened. I don't know how it went down. I think he like ended up finding out that she like knew kind of his thing, his like department or whatever, and he ended up pretending to be sick, and then finding her number. Like, hey, I gotta call. I'm changing names. I gotta call Susie. I know Susie knows blank my department. I gotta call her. So then they gave him her number, and that's how he scored her number. And then he calls her, okay, gets her to cover, which already is an annoying thing to do. I mean, we do it for people we if you respect them, yeah, we'll do it. But still, it's always an annoyance in some form and way, right? You never get a call and you go, yes, I go to work, booyah, and then you do your run. You do your run to work. So he made her work his shift, and then to thank her was like, hey, thank you for doing this. I know it was really sudden. I'd like to get you dinner to thank you for doing that, okay? Now, is that sly? Yes. Is that weird? Kinda to me. Because my question, okay, so some of you have already been like, some of you are already like, listen, that was a sly move, okay? And then they end up flirting it up, you know, getting to know each other. But listen, he didn't take his time. He wasn't smooth operator, okay? He didn't like slide in and he was just like, hey, you know, one dinner and then, hey, I'd love to do that again sometime. You want to be friends first and then relationship later? No. He went to the dinner and started flirting it up like minutes after they sat down. Come on, guy. I mean, my personal opinion. Okay, I could easily be wrong. Ladies, tell me if I am wrong. But if you are offered dinner like that in that situation where there's no hint as to relationship or like, hey, maybe dating, you know, get the flirting it up, and then if you're like, oh, hey, he just wants to thank me, whatever, and then you go and you're like, hey, how's it going, coworker? Friend is what you're thinking, and then they sat down and then he goes, hey, so I mean you're always looking real beautiful when you're messing with those fridges, you know what I'm saying? Isn't that weird? Is it just me? That's weird to me, okay? But anyway, my friends, I think I'm running on way too long. I'm trying to keep a good time frame. That's a good question. Before I end the video real quick, I just want to know, what do you guys think about the time frames of the past few videos? They've been like 5, 6, 7 minutes. I think this one might push 8 or 9. I apologize for that. I'm trying real hard not to go that long. But please let me know what you guys think. I'm trying to keep them short as possible. If you like that, let me know and I'll keep it going. But until then, my friends, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe down below, like and comment. I love seeing you guys' comments and loving them. And until then, I'll see you in the next video.